Well, we start the session off with the longer finals of the evening. This is the men's 10-11 years, 200 metres freestyle final. 3 of these swimmers, aged just 10 years old. Charlie Husbands in 2, Rahul Reader in 3, and James Oscroft in 5, all 10. Now bear in mind, when I say that they're 10, that is of course as at the 31st of December this year, so they could well still be 9 years of age. And then Jack Tyndall and Oscar Venn in 4 and 6, that little bit older, aged 11 at this competition. It's a bit of a close final coming into it. Jack Tyndall and James Oscroft have about 4 seconds between them on paper. Was speaking to one of the Northampton coaches earlier who said he was really looking forward to this race, so should be one to see. It looks like Oscar Venn is also doing pretty well in 6 at the moment. Approaching halfway. And it is Jack Tyndall over first, 1:27.55 for the Northampton swimmer. Oscar Venn over second. James Oscroft third. Rahul Reader in 4th. Remember, for the uninitiated amongst us, the heat swims no longer matter. It's all about the places in this final. The person that touches the wall first will get the gold, second the silver, third the bronze medal. Jack Tyndall really starting to command a lead in this race. And now onto the home straight. James Oscroft trying to pull back a little bit on his teammate here if he can. I mean, Jack Tyndall absolutely smashed his long course 200 free time to qualify for this final, and he's going to be pretty close to the time that he set earlier on this afternoon here as well. 5 meters to go for Jack Tyndall in lane 4 to take the first gold medal of the evening in 2:56.65. James Oscroft picks up a silver and Oscar Venn a bronze. It's a Northampton 1-2-3 on the first final. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next final. This is the women's 13 years, 200 metres individual medley final. In lane 1, representing Daventry, Hannah Marsden. In lane 2, representing Wellingborough, Alice Wallinger. In lane 3, representing Rushden, Isabella Bishop. In lane 4, representing Daventry, Orna Lett. And then the rest of the swimmers are all Northampton. In lane 5, Mia Allen. In lane 6, Maddie Walden. In lane 7, Isla Robertson. And in lane 8, Charlotte Ellis. This is the women's 13 years, 200 metres individual medley final. Well, the second final of the evening, and Orla Lett is the fastest qualifier in that centre lane, 2:50.04 she went in the heats to qualify fastest for this. About 3 seconds faster than Mia Allen in 5, so this should be fairly simple for Lett if she can stay on her heat pace. Of course, different swimmers, different tactics, some more able than others to swim an individual, or quite a few individuals in the heats and then perform again in a final. Some choose to go that little bit easier in the heats, really push those finals later on in the day. 5 to go before we get to halfway. It is Lett over first at 50. Mia Allen second. And of course, absolutely crucial to have a strong breaststroke in order to be a strong IM swimmer. And Mia Allen is starting to gain a little bit on Orla Lett. I think she's okay at the moment, but there is less water between them now than there was as they turned as they turn at the end of the backstroke leg. Bit of a battle going on for third on the far side of the pool. Lanes 3 and 2 could be in with a chance of that one. In fact, lane 3, Isabella Bishop, isn't that far off the silver medal position either. So none of these medals locked in stone, perhaps other than the gold medal. I think we are pretty confidently going to see Daventry take their first gold medal of the evening. 15 meters to go for Orla Lett in the center. She has been ahead throughout this final, and she is absolutely showing no sign of slowing down in the final few meters. Just a few strokes for her. And she takes the gold in 2:47.47. The other places we will confirm once those dashes have cleared and the borders reset, but definitely the gold for Orla Lett. Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the men's 12 years 200 meters freestyle final. In lane 2, representing Daventry, Daniel Rees. In lane 3, representing Northampton, Ruben Tipping. In lane 4, representing Corby, Jakob Sidlak. In lane 5, representing Wellingborough, Jack Webb. In lane 6, representing Corby, Eric Butons. And in lane 7, representing Corby, Daniel Mustata. This is the boys' 12 years 200 meters freestyle final. Well, just 6 swimmers in this final. All of them, of course, 12 years of age. Less than a second separated Jakob Sidlak in 4 from Jack Webb in 5 in the heat. So it will be interesting to see whereabouts these swimmers place here. Jack Webb picked up a gold medal in the 800 freestyle that took place last Saturday as well. So a fan of the distance events. And pretty close between Sidlock and Webb as we approach halfway. Almost inseparable as they come underneath the flags. Pretty much stroke for stroke, actually. It'll be interesting to see what their split times are at 100. Sidlock with a slightly faster turn, 1:21.53. Puts him half a second on paper ahead. However, Webb seemed to have the better underwater. And more to give in this third 50 as he starts to push past Jakob Sidlock. And he really is sailing past him as well. More than a body length between them, it looks like, from my vantage point. If Webb can hold on to this pace, then the gold medal should be firmly in his hands. It's all going to be about how much he has left to give on this final 50, but also what Sidlock has left in the tank. Can Jakob Sidlock chase down Jack Webb over the next 25 metres? I don't think so. There is almost still water between them now. Jack Webb's back end of this 200 has been very, very strong indeed. Into the last 5 metres, and Wellingborough take home their first gold medal of the evening. 2:44.27 for Jack Webb to take the gold. Some of the other times will need to be confirmed in just a second, but no doubt about Webb with the gold medal. Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the women's 14 years 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing Northampton, Emily Denton. In lane 2, representing Northampton, Holly Hale. In lane 3, representing Northampton, Nia Wilkinson. In lane 4, representing Corby, Kiara Reeder. In lane 5, representing Northampton, Phoebe Adams. In lane 6, representing Corby, Bo Cunningham. In lane 7, representing Daventry, Isabel Joyner. And in lane 8, representing Northampton, Maya Bovingdon. This is the women's 14 years 200 meters individual medley final. And the fourth final of the evening is go. Denton, Hale, Wilkinson, Reeder, Adams, Cunningham, Joyner and Bovingdon from top to bottom. Reeder, fastest qualifier, 2:43.70 in the heats. Puts her 2 seconds or so ahead of Phoebe Adams in 5. And you can see that Reeder has gone out really strong on the fly there, 32.77. She already has that 2 seconds just after the fly. What more does Kiara Reeder have to give here, if anything? Northampton's Holly Hale in lane 2, swimming well on the outside at the moment, getting a medal if she keeps up this pace through the breaststroke. So halfway, Reeder over first, 1:14.78 the split time, 3 seconds ahead of Holly Hale over in lane 2. 2.5 seconds. And Phoebe Adams sat in 3rd position as things stand. Bo Cunningham of Corby